Hey Equestrians, Antea here from Cavalry Games. Let's talk about bugs. But before we do, hit that subscribe button and do know that we also have a TikTok and an Instagram. I mentioned in a previous video that we are reworking the riding and control system, a system that is very complex and basically the base of the entire game. And because it's complex and the base of the whole game, if something goes wrong, it breaks everything, and that's a whole lot of code to go through to fix again. So you can understand that reworking such an important, complex and sensitive thing and getting it right takes a lot of time, and it still needs a lot of time. Now we know of the riding bug that is causing the animation of the rider to be a little bit too bouncy. This, together with, for example, the bug that makes the horse refuse after a jump, is part of the riding and control system we currently have. And the thing is, working on fixing bugs in the game usually creates more bugs because everything is so tightly knit together. So while it seems that we just fixed a few bugs when we release a patch, in reality we have been fixing way more bugs behind the scenes to make it all work. And just like with the new breed, there's only one person that is working on this new system. So all of that means that fixing the riding and control bugs that we have in our current system would delay working on that new system that will actually have these improvements as well for months. So know that we have these bugs on the radar. Now about the reins, there are two things happening: the clipping through the horse's neck and the collar not matching with the bridle. So I'm going to try to explain this. The reins are set up from point A to point B, and the line in between are the reins. In order to make the reins turn when the rider turns, we added a point C further out. This makes it able for the line to go being between straight and out when the horse is turning. With this system, we can't add a point D in between to make it follow the horse's shape, because the horse blends are set up differently, and if we would, the reins would never be straight but just hang, and that wouldn't make any sense. So if we want the reins not to cut into the neck of larger horses, we would have to change the setup completely, because the setup we have right now does not support it. And since we need to prioritize the things that we are working on, this doesn't have as high of a priority as other things right now. Now for the reins collar. We thought this was an easy fix, but we got smacked back to reality and found out that it isn't. The reins were set up to match the bridle's base color, but all the bridles are set up differently. So when we tried the first easy fix, it made the reins pink, blue and green because the lights in the different scenes affected them. So yeah, we are aware of this, found out that it's a little bit more complicated, but we are looking into it. Now we understand that it's sometimes frustrating if a bug has been there for a while, but do know that every bug that is being reported, comes through, is saved and looked at daily. Our team is constantly working on fixing bugs, but like I explained before, fixing a bug creates bugs, and those needs to be fixed as well. And before you know it, hours, days, months have passed by. We need to prioritize bugs with everything else we need to work on, depending on how big the bug is, how complicated, how much time it would take to fix it, and how much time it would take away from all the other work. It also helps if a bug report is filled in as detailed as possible so we can actually find the bug. Here is an example of what we mean by that. Now we want ETG to be playable for everyone, so the last couple of weeks we have also worked a lot on optimizing the game and fixing the bugs that came with this optimization, so older and less strong phones can handle the game as well. And then last, we are aware that these items change from being free to paid in the season competition. This shouldn't be the case, and we will make sure to fix this before the end of the season so everyone can still claim these items for free. I hope this clears up things a bit, and let's give our riding and control system team member some support because she's doing an amazing job and we love her for it. Okay, that's it for today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel and have a wonderful week. Bye!